Hi, I'm Lori, and welcome back to the Way of Positive Change YouTube channel. Another day, another reading. Okay, so first of all, I want to ask you guys a question. All you wonderful people, beautiful people out there that have had white tablecloths, you know my grandmother made this, and it's has hearts all the way around, and it took a long time for her to do this because it's a big tablecloth. Last night while I was Skyping with my brother, I set down my coffee cup and it made a ring right here because I took it right off of the Keurig, and I guess some water had seeped out. So if you have any, I don't want to take this off until I know what to do. So if you know how to help me, please. I don't want my grandmother knocking me over the head. She was a very strong German woman, this particular grandmother, 100% German. And she could come get me in my dreams, you guys, so help me. Help me figure this out and know what to put on here. I'm not sure if I should just put Dawn on here, like a little ring, and work it in, so let me know. All right, you can see that I have 2 decks here today. We're going to do, after this germ is all over, after it's all said and done, we're going to take a look to see who will be more recognized as the hero. Will it be DJT or will it be Governor Cuomo? Okay, so we're going to do a spread. These are my old cards. I retired them, I don't know, about 6 months ago or so. That's what I started doing the readings with. You can see how thick they are and how worn they are in comparison. I'm going to make a mandala out of them, but I haven't done it yet, and maybe I won't for a while since I can use these both. And sometimes, you know, I don't know if any of you have thought of this. I'm sure you have. We're doing crystal grids. We're sending light out. We're sending prayer. I did work in the emergency room and in ICU as a tech, and I know other readers like Ona and Linda G are, you know, nurses, and I know that none of us are, you know, we would like to help. I would like to help, you know, but I can't. I'm in that immune deficiency group, so I can't. But I can send prayers, and we can reach out to each other, and I can light lights and ground and send light out to the world, and that's what I'm doing. So, and I know you're doing that with me, because you wouldn't be watching this channel if you didn't feel that way, right? All right, guys, let's first take a look. We're going to do DJT versus Cuomo, and then I want to take a look to see on that extra $50 billion that Trump freed up, in addition to the stimulus package, if he'll get his hand caught in the cookie jar in that. All right, so we're going to see that. First, let's shuffle and do DJT. Let me move this chair over a little bit. Okay. Let's see. After it's all said and done, after the healing starts to begin, which one of these men will be seen as the hero? Will it be DJT with this deck? Will it be DJT? DJT be seen as the hero? How will DJT be seen? Ooh. Okay, that tried to come out. We'll leave it on the bottom. He will be seen as he did give out money, but will it be enough? You know, which one is he? Is he will he be seen as the person who helped, or will he be, or will people still feel like the beggar? Okay, so we'll put that there, and I'll do a spread here and a spread here. Then we'll pick up and say Governor Cuomo. I know that his brother was positive for COVID. I guess his mom was over at his brother's house a couple weeks ago, so I've sent prayers up for her. Will Governor Cuomo be seen as the hero? Trump can't stand it. He just can't stand it when someone else is getting recognition. All right, Cuomo. Will Governor Andrew Cuomo be seen as the hero when this is all said and done, when it's all over? Okay, here we go. First side. DJG comes up as the tricky magician, right? Oh, I'll come up with this. don't look at this over here. Look at this over here. So watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat. All right, he's trying. He wants to keep spinning things. He wants to keep whipping things up. But the people are not feeling it. They're going to feel left out in the cold. They're going to feel that he didn't do enough, We're feeling is a very, very, very difficult time. And the change just put us on our side here. And he thought that he would try to do the stimulus. And people are going to think it's just too little. That he was immature in his thinking and it was just too small. Some of his base will leave. So some people will just cut and run, They don't want to be involved with him any longer. And we can see that. We see this is happening. This starts to freak his freak, right? He's really thinking, uh-oh, here. And so then he has more sleepless nights for other reasons than the obvious, right? Okay. All right. And then in the last reading, we saw that the Empress and this Queen of Cups is both representative of Dr. Burke's and the other females that help him, and Ivanka. He thinks in his hopes and fears, so he's freaking out. He tries to get information from Burke's. We saw that was going to get rocky. I feel like she's going to contradict him when she gets out of the stars out of her eyes. He thinks he's going to still be standing. Huh. He is going to have to answer for something. So maybe he is going to get his hand caught. And possibly his taxes. Some other money thing is coming out here, and he's going to have to give some sort of deposition. And he's going to have to answer for himself. They're going to call him before an audience of people. So this is not good for him. And he just may say, when this is all done, and that may be this, I'm going to Mar-a-Lago. I'm going to cut Queen of Swords, and I'm going to Mar-a-Lago. And then they're gonna say, you didn't give us enough. I think that's he's gonna feel like, oh, I gave you plenty, but that's just not the truth of that. All right, now let's take a look and see. So that's good. That's inspiring for me, right? And for you, right? All right, so. Look at the difference. There are a couple of things that are that the Magician and the Strength card have in common. And the first notable thing is the Lemniscent, the infinity sign over both of their heads. So they both have the ability to conjure and manifest, right? But the Strength card is just so much more than the Magician. The Magician can be this used car salesman on the icky side, but it can also be the manifester and the tucker, the sales, right? So, but the Strength card is just so much more. It's patience, perseverance. It's trying to tame the lion and realizing that Cuomo's there for the long haul, All right, same card. Now, they will feel like he tried to help them and just couldn't get enough. And that he possibly was not given enough by the federal government, the president. And they see him as wounded. They see him as he's trying to be the valiant fighter. He's trying to protect the people. And he also feels like he needs to stand up for himself and say, look, I'm getting some heat here, but you didn't give me what I wanted, what I asked for. In fact, you turned away. This is the barking carny that said, everyone that can have a test, wants a test can have a test, and I'm sending all this equipment. Where's all the equipment going? Like it just disappeared. So that's what he's going to say. He will be grateful for the ships that came. This is the Six of Swords. And he will be seen as the person, the rower of the boat, the guide, the person who helped them go from ruddy waters into these, ruddy waters and hard times, with resignation that they had to search for higher ground and go for smoother waters. Six of Swords. All right, now he is willing to implement new ideas and raise his wand, which is very much like the magician with the wand, but he wants to come up with something new. So he's very innovative in his thinking, and they're going to say, hey, you came up with this and you came up with that. And he's going to start something here that's going to be very helpful. Yeah, and they see him as steady Eddie with the Knight of Pentacles. They think he made very clear, decisive action, and that he is a lawmaker, and that he has a steely, demeanor, that he's got the message and the numbers from the scientists and the other people. They can tell that he's going to have the people will tell that Cuomo will feel some defeat. He's hopeful, but he's also going to feel defeated by this thing, that it just beat him down, and he knows he can't let down his guard. He knows he has to be ever vigilant, and to help the people to be very vigilant and not let down their guard. But he comes out with much different ending than DJT. So they see him as that's the steady Eddie, the guy that, the Knight of Pentacles is the security guard. That's his archetype, and he patrols the perimeter of the land, of the town, forever and ever, in the most dull way, but he doesn't take a chance, and because of his due diligence and his steady efforts, he does become the king. Okay, so they're going to see Cuomo as having steady effort, and was able to guide them, was an active guide, and stuck with them with patience and perseverance. Now that's interesting that we have the Queen of Swords here, because there will be a few people that say, he didn't do that great of a job. It's only going to be a few. But then they're going to go after, they're going to be mad, because they're going to say, just like we got the Queen over here, that DJT didn't help the way he was supposed to have. All right, so let's see what we don't know about Cuomo when this is all done. All right. So there could be there's some drama and some little bit of chaos that comes out of this. Of course, we're talking about New York, so there will be a little bit of drama, and there may be a fight. This could be part of that legal fight or entanglement. I think Cuomo said, I'm a tangler. So there's going to be a little scuffle, little scuffle going on after this is all said and done. So look out, because the wands are going to fly then. Okay, so that is that. So I'll put these back together. I have these. These are not my oldest cards. I've been reading since 1990. These are not my oldest cards. They're the second oldest deck that I had. All right, so we'll just put those right back here. And then I'm going to pick these back up. Okay. Do this. All right, now we're going to look to see DJT freed up $50 billion more, and I want to see if he's going to get his hand caught in that cookie jar. Is he going to dip into that money? Is he going to try to get his hands on that money? What do you think? I think he will. Yeah, I think he just can't even help himself, because he's criminal. Okay. Oh, right. That's just his way of thinking, He is the carny. All right, so let's see. Will DJT get caught with his hand in the cookie jar? Let's do one this way. Will he get caught at trying to siphon some money out of that fund? Okay. He says it's to help the people, but again, it's not enough. These are the same cards that we got. I shuffled 2 different ways, you guys. So, and it looks like it will be siphoned and by one of the children. So this is either going to be Don Jr. or Jared. They're going to say it like maybe it's a fund to help them out for later, that they should get help too. Somehow. Oh yeah, definitely. Absolutely. Yep. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, they want in. They don't want to be separate from this. And they're going to say, why shouldn't? Why shouldn't our business? Why shouldn't we get relief when the rest of, we're business people too. Why shouldn't we get relief? Wow, that Queen of Swords just keeps coming up, up, up. Doesn't it? So that's, I'm going to say that's where he gets found out. He'll get hung up, This is my Dr. Phil card. How's that working for you? Not so much. Someone's going to catch him. And he will meet the sword of justice, He's going to be found out. They're going to say, you can't do that. Tower. So, his foundation will be his foundation. Gosh. Okay, yeah, so the foundation will be shaken. Yeah. And they're not only going to try it once, they're going to try it a couple of different ways. But I'm going to say that it's through the children. Yeah, lies and deceit. Yeah, he'll get caught. There is going to be something that he will be able to pull off a little bit. Something won't be found. But for the majority, we have to go with the major arcana, and that is how you're working. It isn't going to work. There's a hang-up. There's a snafu. There's lies and deception. That they hope they can get away with. Something will slip through that will be unseen. But I feel that there will be an outing, that someone's going to out him and say, you just can't do that. Someone's going to out it. And we'll get information about that. And let me take a look at the bottom. Yeah, there's rules and laws in place, and you simply cannot do that, So there will be a ruling. And the outcome card is the 6 of Wands, which is why I said one thing that he wants to remain unseen will remain unseen. But the big major arcana cards are the Moon, the Tower, and the Hangman, and the Emperor. So what else do we need to know about him stealing the money? I'm going to do 2. This one and this one. We already know it. And these are the deals. And he's going to offer it to someone else too. So I think even Eric will get involved with this. So I think it'll be Don Jr. and it's all of the knights. We did have the Queen, but I think this is the Sword of Judgment. This is way too old to be Ivanka, because the Queen is usually widowed or divorced by herself. So. Of Swords. So I'm going to say it's the boys. That's what I got. The boys are going to get in trouble. All right. Now this could be Ivana. So let's just go ahead and say, because I forgot I just pulled that too. So it is. So I'm going to say, so we have 3 boys. We've got the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Cups. So that's all 3 boys. Actually, Jared's not his son. That's his son-in-law. And then there's Ivanka. So, yes, the answer here is yes. And he will get caught. Okay. All right. So there we have it. All right. So I just want to take one quick look. Just a quick message for you and I. And if you want to do a reading, you can email me at thewayofpositivechange@gmail.com. The Way of Positive Change at Gmail. $25 readings for 30 minutes. And we'll get you scheduled. All right, a quick message for you and I. And you guys remember to tell me about the coffee. Help me, please. I don't want Grandma Isabel knocking me on the head in my sleep. All right. And she would, trust me. She would. She did not like me. And it's so weird because I was the one that was with her. I crawled right in her bed with her, and I took the boys to see her. I took care of all the elders in my family. And I'm very grateful, and I would do it again. But I think she liked me then, but... Okay, what do we need to know? She liked the boys, my boys. All right, what do we need to know? Message for you and I. For you and I. What do we need to know? Stop right there. Okay, so it looks like the underlying current or feeling is sadness. There's a lot of people that don't have enough food. Toilet paper. Can you believe that? And people feeling sad. And this is, we have to be careful not to go into worse than what it is. These people don't see the Kabbalah and the light in the stained glass window there. So there are resources. We have to make sure if you know of anyone that's feeling down, reach out to them. If you're feeling down, please know that there are resources available for you. You just have to see the signs and you have to look for them. Sometimes it's easy to just get in the mire and the muck, and get down and your head droops, but the challenge is let's go. Let's move forward. Let's persevere. Let's go to this next level. We can do it. We can do it. You can do it. This is a helper. This is another male. All right, I heard local government. So look to some leaders in your own local government that will be very helpful. And a lot of people in the U.S. were feeling, doing better, of course, because they had their work and stuff, that they were doing better. And then they had the coins, and they wish they would have saved some more money, but they couldn't. They didn't. Work will begin again. And there are other things that we can do, Some of the people that worked in restaurants can do, or bartenders and stuff, can do the Instacart delivery or something, which is blowing up. Okay, we need to go within, and we need to shine our light. You and I are light bringers, light bearers, and we need to do this. We need to help each other, reach out to each other, and send the light out. We need to be Merlin. We need to embody the archetype of Merlin, the magician. Don't just go out there and bobble around. Let's get some very specific direction of what you can do, of what I can do. And let's make a commitment to doing this. And to help even, a couple of dollars towards a charity or fund. And again, look to see where you're hearing information from your local leaders. There's a man and a woman here. And together we can change the world for better. And we can start to do work. Now there's going to be some misinformation. Some gossip, some misinformation that'll come out there. So they're saying search for the truth. Don't just take it at face value. This is my fish in the tank card. When the fish in the tank, they fight and the silt gets out and you can't see who got their tail bit off. So we have to wait until a little bit longer. So don't just take some of the gossip and stuff and some of the crap fake news that you get on TV. This is the minor card. This is the major. Seek information. Go higher. Be the wise one. Make goals. Even small goals for around your house, and follow through with them and help others. Don't put your head in the sand. This is just because others are. We need for you to act. I need for you to act. I need you to send out light for all of us, and I will be sending light, in your direction. Okay, and then what do we not know? So things will, there is a change coming. And I feel like somebody's going to, there's going to be inventions and other things that are coming about that are going to be very, very helpful. Okay. All right. And so we need to get in touch with Mother Earth and Mother Nature. Make sure that you're getting outside. And don't let again, when some of this anger surfaces or stupid gossip, don't act on this. Don't react and act on this. Be more like the Strength card. Patience and perseverance. Go for the long game. You're not running a 100-yard dash. You're running the 880 here. We got to go for endurance. This is not going to be something quick. But you can change your perception and go for the nurturing and go for the win. Okay? And you may have to get out of the way of angry drivers or people who are having anger issues or aggression. All right? Okay. All right, you guys. Sending love and light out to you. And, of course, I'm always interested in hearing your suggestions for reading topics. So please put them below. Let me know about how I can get this out so Grandma Isabel doesn't come after me. Okay. All right, you guys. Much love to you. Hang in there. We've got this. We'll get through it. All right. See you soon.